Good afternoon. Brown class of 2024! We've just completed a wild 4 years. We are the only class that has arrived on campus in the dead of Providence winter. We assembled into apocalypse pods, or wondered how to join one, and lived off of ratty cardboard boxes made by our dedicated and underappreciated staff. We had to make extraordinary efforts to make friends and build community. And we had to make sure everyone could see our fabulous first day of school outfits from 6 feet away. In this unusual beginning of social distancing, we had to create community from scratch. This required some deep, out-of-the-box creativity. Luckily, the class of 2024 is filled with innovative thinkers. You older classes still have not forgiven us for changing the name of New Dorm to Greg, but we are not sorry. During our COVID summer semester, we experienced what it would be like to be at a first years only school. Separated from other students, we ended up meeting our classmates quicker than we would have otherwise. Good news, it turned out better than Lord of the Flies. That summer, we had opportunities to bond in small, upper-level seminars with no seniors to fill them, act in an all first year Shakespeare play, and journey like migratory birds down the hill to the local gay club for their under 21 night. From our extraordinary efforts came extraordinary bonds. I know a lot of us are scared to graduate, not just scared about our futures, our careers, the many problems of the world, but also about our friends. We're scared to move far away, for things to change, for people we used to see all the time to become occasional phone calls. We don't want to listen in on the lives we're used to living alongside. These fears are not unwarranted. A 2021 report from the Survey Center on American Life found that American adult friendships are on the decline. Americans have fewer close friends, talk to them less often, and lean on them less for support. U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy has declared a national epidemic of loneliness. But we, the graduating class of 2024, know our lives don't have to be this way. The extraordinary experiences that brought us to campus taught us that lesson, and it is one that I have continued to learn throughout the last 4 years. In my junior spring, I studied Theater for Social Change in Ecuador. There, I was reminded that adult lives don't have to be marked by increasing loneliness. In Ecuador, instead of volunteering, communities engage in mingas. This is collective work for the community that everyone participates in. It's also a celebration with plenty of food. With a group of other visiting students, I helped a local organization structure their yearly budget. I was struck by the organization's choice to always allocate money for a DJ. Over time, I slowly realized that communal celebration was a core tenet of their work, to sustain their energy. Celebrating together allowed them to keep working for causes larger than themselves. Let's take that as permission to thoroughly enjoy our grad parties later today. Engaging with these communities in Ecuador made me appreciate all the community organizing, leadership, and energy at Brown that helped us weather the pandemic together, and which continue to define our impact every day. The class of 2024's bold, creative energy is something to be proud of. I encourage us to take the fears we have about life beyond Brown and challenge one another to be deeply ambitious about friendship. It may not come easy. That's why it will take unconventional thinkers like us to reimagine the scope of our social worlds. Make that phone call, play board games on Zoom, invite friends over for pizza and taxes. This kind of ambition to keep the spark of friendship in our lives for the rest of our lives isn't just for our own fun or well-being. We cannot heal the many pieces of our hurting world unless we strengthen our bonds with each other first. We are facing a future full of massive problems: climate change, wars, income inequality, pandemics, ethnic cleansing, mass starvation. Yet I truly believe that through this, we must hold on to each other, to our love for one another. I have been particularly inspired by the solidarity among my classmates as we've trusted each other and relied on each other, working towards a ceasefire in Gaza. We have done this alongside our friends, as there are no universities left in Gaza today. At Brown's Solidarity Encampment, I had the opportunity to co-lead a Jewish Passover Seder, where we read the poem Red Sea by Puerto Rican Jewish poet Aurora Levins Morales. The poem speaks about crossing to the shores of peace, and I want to share an excerpt with you now. We cannot cross until we carry each other. All of us refugees, all of us prophets. This time, no one will be left to drown, and all of us must be chosen. This time, it's all of us or none. In Morales' words, I see that seed of friendship, of love, and solidarity within the greater hope of restoring our world. I see a refusal to leave anyone in our communities behind. When we hold on to each other like this, when we are willing to see each other in all of our humanity, our love will contribute to saving us all. Congratulations, class of 2024.